Welcome to a Systemic Solutions tutorial video. In this video, we will be setting up the VEX Robotics competition game Starstruck field. Starstruck is played upon the standard VRC field, but will require 2 base plates, 1 fence, wall brackets, 2 corner pipes, white electrical tape, 2 driver control towers, and Starstruck game objects. First and foremost, make sure your VRC field is sitting on field raisers. If not, the game will not be set up correctly. You can start setup anywhere, but we like to start with setting up the pipes in the corners of the field. Ensure that the pipes are placed in the corners closest to the audience. It's just a matter of inserting the 2 screws into the bracket and tightening with a driver. However, ensure the bracket is attached to the pipe just like this. Only this way will the pipes be attached correctly. Once the screws are in, you will attach a zip tie around the bottom of the pipe in order to keep the pipe secured to the wall. You have to poke the zip tie underneath the plexiglass and through the holes in the wall in order to wrap the zip tie around the pipe. Next, we have to prep the field for the fence. We start with inserting the base plates. The base plates sit underneath the field tiles and provide mounting points for the fence bases. To install the base plates, peel up the 4 corners of the field tiles the plates go underneath. Lay the base plates like so, and push the tiles back on top of them. The standoffs will poke through the tile teeth like so. The other part of fence preparation is the wall brackets. There are 4 in total, and 2 screw into each end of the field. The wall brackets point up like so they line up with the screw holes in the fence. Tighten them down to the field walls with wing nuts. Next comes the fence. Bring the fence in and position it in the middle of the field. Line it up with the wall brackets and screw it in with a screw and a nut. Then, screw the screws into the base plate standoffs through the fence bases. With the fence installed, now we have to lay down white electrical tape. There are 4 straight lines of electrical tape that lay parallel with the fence. However, be sure you use the right procedure when it comes to laying electrical tape. Proper taping requires you to be light and forgiving. To properly tape, pull out the whole length you are taping first. This is to prevent stretching. Stretching the tape will cause it to want to unstretch. This is inadequate for competition play. Lay the tape gently onto the tile in a straight line. Then be sure to pat the tape down to the tiles. Do not rub your hand along the tape. You will create crease lines that are also inadequate for competition play. As long as you give the tape slack and you pat it down, you should be fine. Next come the driver control towers. They go on the side opposite of the corner pipes. Unscrew the bracket attached to the middle of the towers. Slide the tower underneath the field walls and then screw the bracket back to the tower. Finally, set up the field according to the VEX Starstruck game rules. 10 stars on the fence, 5 stars on each side, and 1 cube on each side. In addition, each side gets 2 preload stars and 1 driver load cube. Check the game manual for any game setting rules you may have questions about. Disassembly is the reverse of assembly, making sure to pack all game elements and field hardware accordingly. For more helpful video tutorials just like this one, be sure to look for Systemic Solutions.